All right, guys, I am back and I have a couple of ideas, and we'll just start, I think, with this one because I'm loving like the stacked pockets and I love the ephemera in this kit. So we are just gonna play until I can't play anymore. So lunch date got rescheduled for a drink at 4 o'clock, and then I have to be back here for Grace's little appointment. So yeah, so I'm gonna take this and we're gonna make a stacked corner pocket, like a side tuck. So my idea is since I don't really have, actually, since I'm gonna need the cutter anyways, let's just pull it down and measure it out that way. So I think 5/8, right? Sorry, the wind is going like crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to, let's do 5/8 and then we can trim if we need to. Wait, what was that? 3 5/8? Oh my goodness. Yeah, 3 5/8. So yeah, the guy that I am going to meet for drinks has his own business. So, as most of you know, having your own business, usually you gotta go where the money is, right? So yeah. Sometimes, I guess we gotta do that, right? That's a little bit small. Trying to decide whether that matters or not. I don't think it does because we'll just trim down where necessary. Actually, so we're not wasting. Let's go up a little more. Just trying to make sure I'm not too crooked there. Okay, then we'll decide how tall to make it. So and I usually, per journal, usually make 6 to 8 pockets. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. What do you think about that? There. So this one will be kind of a quick one, and I think the next one will also be as quick. Wait to do that. I know it's kind of weird using 2 inks, same project, but I want them to obviously show up on whatever we're doing. Okay, so if I want a side tuck, which way are we gonna side tuck it? Did it go this way or this way? I think I'm gonna do this side because this next pocket that I want to put together is fairly simple, but I think it'll end up needing to open on the right side, so to speak. So we have a side tuck there to trim, nip those down a little bit. Okay. And then when we get closer, I've got a lot of ephemera already made from previous fairy journals. So we'll use some of the, oh wait, gosh darn it, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was thinking about maybe adding this so that we didn't really lose the cardstock, and it's still part of, I don't know, part of me thinks it'll go good in the journal, as far as like cohesiveness. Down just a little bit more. Man, that wind is really whipping today. It's that time of year though, like April, I think, March and April here in Colorado is usually the windiest. Good around these little edges here, because the pocket's already that way. Okay. Yeah, I woke up this morning thinking about the TCTC challenge. Do you guys want that? Again, we could totally do that. And if we do that, if that's what we decide we want to do this year, then I can get started on them kind of now, which would probably in the long run help me. Because I usually start it like August 1st. So it would help if you guys really do enjoy that and you want me to keep doing them, then that would really help me in the planning phase now. I mean, I enjoy it. So yeah, just let me know what you think. I usually get pretty good responses out of that as far as like people really enjoy it. So if that is the case and you enjoy it and you'd like to see it again this year, for those of you that are new, you won't know this, but, or unless you've went back and looked at videos, I do, it's basically in between, what was it, 13 and 16 weeks of Christmas. And by the end of it, you end up having, like 4 journals worth of stuff if you do as many as I do. If not, you've got enough ephemera. Well, I guess you still do, because we do so many different pockets and stuff. I think you end up being, oh gosh, I still bet that you could make 4 journals, probably even more, by the time you're done. You know, especially if you stick to like the 4, in between 4 and 8 pockets per journal. I think you definitely could get 3 or 4 journals out of it, if not a little bit more. I think there's a little bitty, yep, there it is. Okay. Add, there's a little bitty guy in here, little mushroom guy. I think will be pretty spectacularly right there. Help fill in that little corner. Okay. So stinking cute. Oh, I love this kit. I mean, y'all know I love fairies and dragonflies and like woodland stuff, so this is pretty good for me. All right, so I'm gonna set that one aside. Like I said, we have a ton of kit ephemera that we'll put in there, and then also, where did I, uh-oh. Oh, not uh-oh, ignore me. Or maybe not. Holy cow, what did I do with it? I'll just set that over there with the other stuff. What I'm like freaking out about a little bit is I can't find my stack of ephemera we've already completed for this journal. It's got to be right around here somewhere. Anywho, all right, so then I have this, and I got this out of this pack here, and this was a gift from one of my friends, and but I got it like a while ago. So, and then these are ones that you can get at Target about this time of year. So this one's going to be, like I said, pretty quick and simple, I think. But I wanted to make this back piece kind of like a notepad, and actually have the notepad as the pocket, or like as like the ephemera piece. I know I'm probably not making much sense. So I think what I'm gonna do, like, because I was thinking we don't usually use like notepads as pockets, but could we make a notepad that could be a pocket or like a tuck? Let me make sure like width-wise we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. So let's, scoreboard. Where is the scoreboard? Where is the scoreboard when you need it? Not here. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold this part. No, I need my scoreboard. I'm not gonna just willy-nilly it. All right, I am gonna pause you for a second, and I'm gonna get a scoreboard. Hold on. Okay, I looked and looked and I looked and I looked, and I was like, I know I did something with it so that it would stay up. I did. It was literally sitting right in front of my face. Do you guys ever do that? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I usually like about 3/4 of a flap down. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. And now I'm thinking, did I remember to bring any paper with me? This stuff will work. Because I'm gonna have to grab my brads too, because I don't want oh my goodness, how do you guys deal with me on a regular basis? Total scatterbrain today. Or maybe I'm just boy crazy. That's probably more it. I'm just boy crazy. It's 4.5, right? So let's go like 4 1/4. That gives us plenty of room to maneuver. Probably, we got to make it a little thicker, huh? So let's put another set. 4 1/4. Okay. Now this is 5 3/4. So let's cut it down to 5 1/2. Do we want, yeah, 5 1/2 will work. Okay, and I've been trying to decide how we're gonna do the inside, because like I said, I want to use it as a pocket. So I don't want it to hang up. What is this? That's too tall now. That's okay. We're gonna do something just a little bit out of the ordinary here. All right, we're thinking, because what I'm trying to get at is I don't want things hanging up to where it's not smooth, like, because I don't want to tear up cards behind there. So, and then do we want a front on it? I think I do. Do I? Do we layer another in the front? And if so, do we have something kit related that we could do that with? Don't know that we have anything big enough for that, so we'd have to make something. Also not a problem. We could, because these are the ones that some of them didn't print right, but then some of them did. So let's get some measurements really quick. Well, let's measure this, and that'll tell us what we need. Okay, so 5.5 by 4, and what was it? 4 1/4. Okay. So let's cut that at 4 1/4. I think I still keep the dragonfly, right? The majority of it. Okay. Don't really want to have to cut off the dragonfly, but I think we're going to end up losing the dragonfly. And we did 5.5, right? Yep. I'm going to lose a little bit here. Okay, so then let's you know what? Originally, I was going to back that and have it as, but we can totally do that as just like a regular piece here. Okay. Sorry. I'm not making a whole lot of sense, but it'll make sense in like 2 seconds. Originally, I was going to back this and have it like a strong piece, but I kind of want it to be able to be journaled on as well. Without doing a whole lot of bending as far as like I want it to be soft and pliable, not before I really get started. I know I'm kind of all over the board. It's probably frustrating because I'm not finishing what I'm saying, but unfortunately that's part of the design process with me sometimes, is that I don't always complete the sentence. Okay, now I'll make sure it's all straight here in a minute. Now what I want to do is I want to have 2 brads hanging here, but I don't want it to catch up in the back. So I think we're gonna have to, because I'm worried about being able to get my thing in the middle there. The what's the word I'm looking for? Words are failing me today. Sorry guys. My trimmer in there and be able to do it effectively without getting too crazy. Okay, so first off, I think I'm going to square all this up, get it where I want, and then I'm going to clip it. And paper clips would probably be better at this point. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I got my paper clips and my brads. And I have a big bin of them. Now I just need to find them. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I said this the other day or not. As far as like a couple weeks ago, but I just found out like both of my kids plan to move out this summer. Like, what? Nothing like easing a mom into that, huh? Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm not ready for that. I mean, they are, and I would never stop them, but yeah. There's a bear. We don't want bears though, do we? It's probably a big mistake doing it this way, but I can't really find what I'm looking for any other way, I don't think. I have these cute little dragonflies and these coppers, so I thought we'd see which one would work the best. And you know what, I really regret opening, there's some butterflies too, opening all the packs and just putting them in a bin. It's not really conducive to what I do here online, because yeah, now you guys have to watch me sort through them, where it would have been really easy just to not have to do that. Okay. But you guys just love hanging with me, don't you? I hope you do, because I enjoy hanging with you guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the dragonfly brads. I think I've pretty much used them all up. Okay, but we're gonna call it good because they're similar colors of what we wanted anyway. So it's like having a bucket full of buttons. If you like that and you like having to sort through them, awesome. If not, don't do that with your brads. Storage wise, I think it's probably the best idea. Oh, wait a minute. See, now I saw the green sparkly ones, and I actually think we're going to go with the green sparklies. It's a little bit of pizzazz in there without overdoing it, I think. All right, see how that works? So maybe having the jumbled up does work in the end, because then you decide you want something different. Because you see it. Okay. Let's just make sure we like that look. Yeah, I think I do. All right, so here's what I'm thinking, is that I'm going to flip it up here, and I think I'm gonna glue it, and then by the time we get down, actually maybe it would be better right now, so it'll glue a little, or dry a little faster. Maybe we'll a little glue stick to hold it in place for a minute. That's all I'm really looking for, is to hold it in place. Make sure it's right side up, because that would be my luck today. Okay, now let's get out our, I think I'm gonna go all the way. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, it's the trash people. I was like, goodness gracious. That was loud. The wind knocking over something, but it wasn't. It was the trash people dumping the trash. Darn it, I'm off. Is it too late to change my mind? Because oh, it is too late. Well, it's just gonna have to be what it's gonna be, right? Not unless, hold on, all right. We can. Let's do a quick fix. This is why I don't edit my videos, is so that you guys see firsthand that mistakes really do happen to everybody. It's real, and it sucks when it happens, but more times than not, there is always a way to fix it. Always, always, always. So don't be going and throwing away your projects. I still have stuff that I messed up on years ago that at some point I'm gonna go back and fix. And like I said, I think that's 3/4, but I'm gonna go and just mark it out here. Oh, I gotta put you on pause a minute. All right, sorry about all that jumping around, but I remembered that the puppy's outside, and while she's pretty well trained to stay right where she's supposed to, when the trash people come, I'm just really not for sure yet. She's been really good about just staying where she should be. So yeah, that's pretty good. But again, I don't want to take any chances with that cutie pie. Oh goodness. Right, yeah. So if I go right on this line, that should be 3/4 of an inch. So yeah, we're in the process of fixing this little guy. Okay, so voila. Problem almost solved. Let's see if we can do this again without having that be the issue. All right, so we're gonna go in, I'm gonna use that as my guide. And I think I want it down just a little bit further. So maybe if I plan to use the edge of that, maybe that will be good, okay? I just almost did it again, because I can't use the same guide as I did before. Oh, wing and a prayer, ring and a prayer. All right, good enough. Okay. Now, Hopefully I use the right hole setting. Can get in there, not ripping anything. Yep, perfect, perfect. Now, the $1,000,000 question is, do we want something hanging down from this? And I think the answer is probably yes. So, no. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, because it's gonna interfere with stuff. Okay, so this is the beauty of hiding things, right? Some of the heavier dutier glue in here. We'll glue it down and we are almost done, guys. And I'm only going like 3/4 of an inch down, and I am making sure I'm getting those brads in there so that they will be good and secure. Okay, and I'm going to catch those little ends there. And then we're going to flip it over, seal it down, get any extra glue off the edges here. And I'm going to then clip it 3 places, here, here, and here. Okay, now take those away. And what do we think? Well, I don't know what to think just yet. We'll think of something. I'm gonna hook this back up because it came along with my paper puncher there. Okay, I think I like it. We're gonna need some ink though. Some ink to make me happy. And then we'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a test drive, if you will. Okay, I like it. Okay, so then since it's not interfering with anything, then it'll be nice and smooth. I can grab a little card here, show you nice and smoothness of it. Just like that. Oh, I like it. So very similar to what we've done, but on a larger scale, and we're gonna use it as a tuck then. Cool. And it's still a notepad. And from there, I mean, you could do like 1,000 different things with this. All right, awesome. All right, so, and I was so upset about not knowing where that other stuff was. I stacked it up right back here to where it was, and I was just gonna count pockets really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6. We got 6. All right, so I think that will probably do it for the pocket portion. And I still have a ton of kit ephemera left to use up. So here's what I'm thinking is that in the next video, we are just gonna make some fun little pieces of ephemera to go in these pockets, which means I'm gonna have to like research some. And yeah, all right, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.